guys, and welcome to my unboxing of my first ever Razer product. It's the Blackwidow Ultimate 2013 edition. You're going to have to bear with me because I've got a bit of a cold and I'm not feeling too great, but I wanted to do this video anyway. So without further ado, let's get into it. Have a look around the box first of all. So on the front you can see the keyboard itself with the Blackwidow Ultimate written down the bottom there. Got a few points here, fully mechanical keys, which you can actually hear. That's all good. 10 key rollover. I don't know why you'd want to press 10 keys at the same time, but it's got 10 key rollover if you actually wanted to do that. Individually backlit keys with improved backlighting. So as you can see, it's all like nice and lit up on the box, but obviously you can't see it plugged in because we're not next to my computer right now. But up here it says improved anti-ghosting and backlighting. On the side we've just got a few more bits of information, nothing really, worth worrying about. On the bottom we've got 1000 Hz ultra polling, on the fly macro recording, backlight illumination, macro keys, anti-ghosting, microphone jack, earphone jack, and USB pass-through. So that's just those there. As you can see, that's them. On the top here it says Synapse 2.0. It's compatible with Windows 7, so that's always good because that's what I'm actually running at the moment. So system requirements: PC with a USB port, preferably 2 USB ports if you wanted to use the USB pass-through. Windows 7, Windows Vista, Windows XP 32-bit. An internet connection, which is obviously for the Synapse 2.0, I believe, and 200 megabytes of free hard disk space, which I should imagine is also to do with the macro and Synapse. On the back here, you just actually got a diagram of the keyboard itself with individually backlit keys, and it's just like bits of information pointing to different parts of the keyboard. Let's bring that a bit closer for you, so you can see that a little bit better there. Then we've got like a few different languages down the bottom there. We've got some diagrams over here, which is again the fully mechanical keys with on-the-fly macro recording. There's Cherry MX Blue switches with SOG actuation force. Don't actually know what that means, so don't ask me, but I could find out for you if you actually want to know, or just Google it, USB pass-through and media jacks, which is on the side there, as you can see, which I'll show you in a minute anyway, on the actual keyboard. So without further ado, let's get into the box. I've actually unboxed this already because I just wanted to make it a little bit more easier and quicker to actually do an unboxing straight away. So just undo the flap there, pull the keyboard out. Put that to one side. And in the box you get the keyboard like that itself with this little plastic cover. So just take that off, like so, put that to one side, and then you got the keyboard itself, just get that one out. With its cable, which is trapped, there we go. Put that to one side, we'll get to that in just a second. There's actually nothing else inside the box, just like the Razer's black sort of, I don't know, it's a weird sort of finish on the Razer products, which I kind of like, but I'll put that again to one side, and then you got your manuals, which it says on the back there, and this writing says for gamers by gamers, which is obviously Razer's sort of motto. You've got the Razer logo on the front, as in the shiny black, so just get into this quickly. This is just get rid of all the board and stuff first, just so we can get to the good keyboard bit later, which is the main thing you want to see. Check that over there. So we just got this, got a quick start guide, some stickers. So there's a quick start guide, stickers, which I'm really proud of because I've actually wanted Razer stickers for such a long time. I've wanted this keyboard for actually over a year, but I've mainly wanted the stickers. So I've actually paid for the keyboard just for a couple of £2 stickers. Anyway, Synapse, that just helps you get up and running with your sort of Synapse side of things, Synapse 2.0. This is a little congratulations, basically thanks for purchasing Razer. Congratulations, there's no turning back. It's just like a little thank you letter, which is pretty nice of them to do. And there's your master guide. So you've got the quick setup guide in there, and you've got the master guide, which is obviously a lot thicker and a lot more information in that one. So put that aside. And back to the main thing itself, the keyboard. Now, this for me is actually quite nice because it's quite heavy. It's quite a nice like sized keyboard. It's got quite a nice feel to it. It's it's quite heavy compared to my old keyboard, because if I just set that down a minute and show you my old keyboard, I had this one, which is just like a really cheap Trust one. As you can see, Trust on. See Trust on there? Yeah, Trust keyboard, which was like a couple of quid from Argos in the UK, if you know where that is. If not, it's just single USB, just really cheap basic keyboard. But I think that was either £5.99 or £9.99 in English pounds, and it's actually waterproof or spill proof. So it's actually not that bad for a keyboard of that price. But anyway, back to the main keyboard that are all wanted to know about. So here's the keyboard you got yourself. You got the Cherry MX Blue keys right there. Sounds really nice. I love that sound. Don't know why. It's just something I like. I don't know if you can see, but behind there you actually got a green backplate. So that actually helps with the improved lighting behind it. You've got a little Razer logo down here behind this like little piece of plasticky glass stuff, and that actually lights up green as well as all the backlights as well. Going for, just mention that as well, it's got a nice braided cable, so that's obviously not going to tangle up. It's actually quite long, I'm not going to lie, it's got quite a decent length of cable. Just untangle these a little bit, there we go, so you've got quite a nice length of cable just there. You can see that's the actual whole cable, but then you've got the connections on the end, which is a little bit longer. Now on all these connections are actually braided as well, so they're not going to tangle either. So you get the two of these. So on here you got one that says port, which you can't see that, but it's very small writing. It's got port written on there, and that's obviously the USB for the keyboard itself. So you just basically plug both of those into a two USB ports on your computer. One will power the keyboard itself, and the other one will power the port on this side, I believe. Yep, there's the ports that are on the side of the box. So you've got your USB port just here, which you can obviously plug another USB object in, be it a mouse, USB stick, anything like that. Then you've got a microphone port and a headphone port, which is both on here as well. So you just need to plug those two there into a port on your computer, and they will then work for an external thing. So obviously my computer is against the wall sort of thing, so I find it quite difficult getting down the back of my my computer to change over ports and etc. if I need to. With this, it's not going to be that much of an issue, because obviously I can just plug whatever I want, my headset, my Astros, or my say my mouse, for example, or a USB stick, anything like that. Just whack inside of the keyboard and it'll all be good to go, without messing about around the back of my computer, which is great. And the fact that I like to do like sort of like nighttime gaming, if you like, when my girlfriend's actually trying to sleep, I don't know how this is going to actually help, but the backlighting is definitely going to help me on that front. You can also, I think that's your macro key there, sorry, let's get a bit closer there. Got an M on that key there, so I think that's for your macro. To change your macros on the fly, and then you've got some lighting buttons, I believe. I think that's lighting. Yeah, I think that's to like turn your brightness up and down on F11 and F12, and to turn your light completely on and off. I think that one's got a little picture of a moon sort of thing. So that could be nighttime sort of thing. Also, to show you down here as well, you got your macro keys down here, like these 5 here. Your 5 macro keys to like program different things to. On the underside of the keyboard, you've actually got 5 non-slip feet, and if I set it down and give it a good push, it doesn't actually move at all. I mean, those feet are really good. It's not going anywhere. Also, it's got your standard 2 little legs, which also have rubber on the bottom, so that's also not going to slip anywhere. Just snap those into place, and yeah, that is not going anywhere. And another bonus in comparison to my other one is the sort of wrist rest. I mean, it's not that big of a wrist rest, but if you compare it to my other one, there is a lot more of a wrist rest than this one, because that one just my wrist kept on getting caught on the edge of the table, and yeah, it kind of started to hurt a little bit. Even though you shouldn't rest your wrist on the keyboard anyway, because that's bad for your wrists, but never mind. Yeah, so without further ado, let's end this video now. And that's the Razer Blackwidow Ultimate 2013 keyboard. It's my first ever Razer product. I'm really looking forward to using it. And hopefully my next purchase of a Razer product would be a mouse, because I'm quite liking the Naga. So, yeah.